About 2 weeks ago, my father forbid me from going to Tunisia. He said, "No, you're not going." That made me remember, no, you're staying here, you have to finish your engineering degree. If you want to go elsewhere and do something, go ahead. But make sure you drive the cars back, return the keys, return the credit cards, and never look at me again. These were the exact words my father said when he forced me to pick up a scholarship to do engineering. I remember when I was in high school, the one thing I never wanted to do was engineering. No, not for me. I didn't know what exactly I wanted to do, but the one thing I didn't want to do was engineering. I had just come back from my exchange. I thought life was full of, opportunities, dreams come true, yay, I'm going to live it. But then, there I was being forced to do something that I really didn't want to do. And at that time, that seemed like the rest of my life. There I was, stuck. The first few years in college, I really, really hated it. If someone younger than me would come up and ask me, what should I do? I have these ambitions and that ambitions. You know what I would say? Forget about it. Ambitions, dreams, not going to happen. When time comes, whatever happens, that's going to happen. Whether your parents are going to force you or see, money makes them matter too. And I chucked all sorts of nasty remarks to people. And when I made these remarks, it wasn't to hurt another person. It actually came back to me. I was the one who was upset. And whenever I was studying for an exam, I had to study and keep my scholarship. I would go through my slides, and at the back of my head, I'll be like, I hate this. Why the hell do I have to do this? It's not my choice. Ugh. That's how I felt. And learning is supposed to be a fun process. You're supposed to enjoy and, learn for your own self. But for me, about 8 months ago, I started my internship. Before it even started, I was prepared. Oh well, a degree that I hated is only going to lead me to live a life that I was definitely going to hate even more. But honestly, I had enough. I had enough of being so unhappy. I didn't want to be the Grinch of every single thing. I had nasty remarks. People knew that I was bitter, and I didn't want that anymore. I forced myself. I forced myself to wake up in the morning with a smile. I went to work. I saw so many people who were so kind and wonderful. They wanted to teach me. They wanted to give me an experience to learn and develop myself. All I had to do was receive. I opened my mind, I opened my heart. And all I knew, the weeks were passing by so quickly. Monday to Friday, so fast. Weekends, I was excited. I wanted to do workshops, I wanted to do camps. I was putting myself out there and trying so many things. And why was I even so unhappy in the first place? I was unhappy because I felt like I was not living my life. I felt like I was forced to do something that was not my choice. But if you look back, my father did say you should do engineering, but if you didn't want to do it, go ahead. I was the one who took the choice because I thought I was forced. I took the easy route to listen to him and go ahead. And the consequences were I was the bitter, unhappy person for the next few years. Similarly, he said, no, you're not going to Tunisia. Of course, I could have said, sorry guys, I have to pull out because my father said no. Definitely way easier. Consequences, I would have been unhappy and I'll be sulking and moaning about it for the next few months and forever wondering, what if? On the contrary, I decided to stick to my decision. I committed to this. I started training, I prepared, and today I'm here presenting my speech. Good or bad, I'm satisfied. And of course, I am a bit guilty because I disobeyed my father. Who wants to disobey their parents? Who wants to be the bad child? But sometimes we have to make these hard choices. If you think I'm the only one who's unhappy with some part of my life, 52.3 Americans are unhappy with their jobs. 6 out of 10 couples are unhappy with their relationships. We all have one life to live. How sad it is that we spend a big chunk of it being unhappy. It's not easy to make decisions. But imagine if everyone could make choices for their own selves based on their own experience, their own judgment, and their own understanding of things. We've all been brought up to be smart individuals who are capable to make choices. And if we actually implement that and make these choices for ourselves, for better or for worse, we will stick to them. Of course, along the way, we make mistakes. We're going to regret some choices for sure. But if it was our own choices and our own decisions, learning from them definitely is going to be much more easier. And if everyone could do that, everyone would be a little more content with their lives and satisfied. If everyone was happy, the world would be a happier place. Happy people, happy world. I stand here today claiming you only live once and you have to live it to the fullest, making your own decisions. It's not easy. I'm trying. I'm constantly trying. Every day I make choices. Not easy. But just imagine for yourself, would you rather take the easy choices and live a life of unhappiness, blaming everyone else and pointing finger, I'm not happy because of something else? Or take charge of your own life. Make those hard decisions that people might criticize you or sometimes even judge you based on. But if it's your own decision, it will be your life that you're living. Thank you.